Life is full of surprises, that's for sure. Every day brings something new, something unexpected. Some folks say it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, and that's part of the magic. Each piece is a mystery, a little adventure wrapped in shiny foil, but I reckon it's more like a journey on one of those luggage carousels at the airport. We're all on this moving belt heading towards something. Sometimes we recognize our destination, and sometimes we don't. We might not know where we're going or what we'll face along the way, but there's a higher power guiding the whole thing. It's a journey filled with twists and turns. For years, I thought I had it all figured out. I chased success, built my empire, and ticked all the boxes on my list. I was the self-made man, the captain of my own ship. I believed I was in control, steering my life in the direction I wanted. But life had other plans far greater than my own limited vision. I had to learn the hard way that true fulfillment comes from surrendering to the journey. It's about trusting the one who's guiding us home, even when the path seems uncertain. Embracing the unknown can lead to the most beautiful destinations. So, while we may start with our own plans and ambitions, it's the unexpected detours that often bring the most joy and growth. In the end, it's about the journey, not the destination. And that's what makes life more than just a box of chocolates. Building a business was my passion. I poured my heart and soul into it, working day and night. Success came knocking and I welcomed it with open arms. The money, the recognition, the feeling of accomplishment. It was intoxicating. I was living the dream, or so I thought. Looking back, I can see how easily we can be blinded by our own ambition. I was so focused on climbing the ladder of success that I didn't realize I was missing the bigger picture. I neglected the things that truly mattered. My family, my friends, my relationship with God. The pursuit of worldly success had become my idol, and I was paying a hefty price. The higher I climbed in the business world, the more I felt the weight of my choices. The further I drifted from the things that truly gave life meaning, the more I questioned my path. My marriage, once a source of strength and joy, crumbled under the weight of my neglect. The love that once flourished now seemed like a distant memory. The constant travel, the endless meetings, the pressure to perform, it all took its toll. I was always on the move, yet felt like I was going nowhere. My divorce was a painful wake-up call. It shattered the illusion of success I had built around myself. It forced me to confront the emptiness within. I had to face the reality that my achievements couldn't fill the void inside me. The success I had chased so relentlessly couldn't fill the void. I realized that material gains were not the answer to my inner turmoil. I felt lost and alone, adrift in a sea of my own making. The isolation was overwhelming and I yearned for something more. It was in that darkness that I began to sense a glimmer of hope, a tiny spark that suggested change was possible. A still small voice whispered that there was a better way. A way that didn't involve sacrificing my happiness, a path that led to true and lasting fulfillment. It was a journey back to what truly mattered. After the divorce, I decided to take a sabbatical. I needed to escape the chaos and find a place where I could reconnect with myself. I needed time away from the hustle and bustle, a chance to clear my head and figure out what really mattered. The wilderness seemed like the perfect place to do that. I traveled to different countries, immersing myself in new cultures and experiences. I volunteered at a rural clinic where I saw firsthand the struggles and resilience of people living in remote areas, and spent time in quiet reflection, journaling my thoughts and feelings. It was a time of immense personal growth and discovery. I hiked through dense forests and stood at the edge of cliffs, feeling a sense of awe and wonder. I encountered people from all walks of life, each with their own unique perspectives and stories, each with their own unique story to tell. Their experiences taught me valuable lessons about resilience and hope. I witnessed both the beauty and the brokenness of the world. The sunsets were breathtaking, but the dilapidated homes told a different story. I learned the importance of compassion, service, and the impact of small acts of kindness, and living a life of purpose. Planting trees and engaging in community service gave me a sense of fulfillment. It was during that time that I began to understand that true success wasn't about wealth or status, but about making a meaningful impact, but about using my gifts and talents to make a difference in the world. Teaching children and creating art in nature became my new passions. It was about aligning my will with God's plan and finding peace in that alignment, and trusting Him to lead me on the path He had chosen for me. The journey was challenging, but it was also incredibly rewarding.